Right, so today we'll be covering every single thing that you need to know about meme coin, and of course, not every single thing, but we'll be talking about why people are making big money in meme coin and how you can do the same too. You've seen people that have made $50 with meme coin, that they've made out of $50, they made over $70,000, $50,000, and this is very, very possible, but only if you have the knowledge and experience, which is what we're going to do in this video. And please, if this is your first time, register on AXIOM, link on bio, have lowest fees anywhere. Like this is the best exchange I've ever had. I've been trading with for a very long time, and you can register with a link on bio and start trading like today. So let's get into the video. So basically, if you watched my previous video, please, if you haven't, go and watch that video where I introduced meme coin, and that video has a lot of knowledge and value packed in it. So we're talking about why meme coin is very profitable and why some people also lose. Of course, not everybody know this one thing. If somebody is actually profiting somewhere or making money in meme coin somewhere, somebody made, for instance, 50x, 100x, somebody somewhere is also losing. That's one thing you should know. Anywhere in trading, also in meme coin. If you made $1 somewhere, someone also lost $1, even more. You understand? So the trick here is to make sure that you reduce your losses. No matter what happens, you keep your losses very low and keep your gains more higher. That's just a trick when it comes to trading. And meme coin trading is very, very tricky in the sense that when you see a meme coin, you think this thing is already pumping, all of a sudden it dumps on you. You understand? So there are things you need to understand and put in place and make sure that these things doesn't happen. Even if they dump on you, you're able to take some good profit out of that particular project before they dump on you. So I'll give you exactly I'll tell you exactly why meme coin or exactly how meme coin is being traded. The one thing you should know about meme coin is basically that the driver of meme coin is something we call narrative. Narrative is like a story behind a particular meme coin. For instance, Elon Musk tweets a new dog. He buys a new dog and tweets it. Say that this new dog's name is going to be Shiba. You understand? And he tweets it on his page. That post is going to go viral. And because that post is going viral, you're going to have developers that will grab that post, grab the name of the dog and the picture, and will start making meme coin out of it. The trick is that because of the popularity and people, enough eyes have seen that post when Elon Musk tweeted it. So as soon as you have any coin or meme coin that has been developed with the name and picture of that dog, because you have seen that post on Elon Musk's page, you want to get involved and buy it. That's when we now have volume. You now start seeing volume. Volume is now when you start seeing buyers and sellers struggling to buy that particular coin. And anything I know about trading, forex, whatever crypto, you understand, volume is the king. As long as we have activity, enough activity in a particular coin, that's where you have more potentials to make profits. Listen, guys, I'll repeat again. As long as there's volume in a particular coin, that's where we have more potential to make profits in that coin. So your trick in meme coin trading is to find where there is more volume. And to find where there is more volume, you need to find tweets. You understand? Something that is currently being talked about, maybe an event happening around the world, something that is being popular at the moment, popping up on Twitter or anywhere on the internet, especially. You look for that particular thing or meme coin that is developed with the same name and narrative or the story behind that particular event at that time, and go and trade that particular meme coin. So in a minute, we'll talk about how you can now trade and make good money out of that particular meme coin when you find it. So the first thing here is to find a meme coin that has enough volume or storyline or narrative. We call it narrative in meme coin trading. That's number one. Find that meme coin with a good narrative. Number two, get in early as possible. Number three is to trade it in a way to make good profits, get in and get out. Look, our number one mission in meme coin trading, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to yab and go back and forth. Our number one mission here is to make money. You need money in your pocket. You need money in your wallet. You don't have any other mission here but to make money. So focusing on the money is focusing on trades that has volume. Enough volume for you to get in and get out. All right? 50%, 100%, 200%. Just get in and get out. And meme coin has such potential. There's no other industry that gives you like So there's no other industry that will give you the kind of money you make in main coin. As in, it's almost no other industry that will give you the kind of money you make in main coin. As in, it's almost, I can't even think about it. Think about, we have seen this happen over and over again. People come in with like $50 and the next day they wake up to almost $70,000 the next day. You understand? From $50. And there's no industry that gives you such profit margin in 24 hours. You understand? Someone goes to bed a poor man, wakes up a millionaire. It's only in meme coin that it happens. And that's why you need to take this thing very seriously. And don't get me wrong, this thing is not easy. It needs repetition, repetition, repetition. The more you keep on repeating these things and the more you keep on doing it, the more you get used to it, the more your eyes will start picking up different patterns. You start seeing narrative, you start seeing this volume. When you see a chart that has volume, you know. Okay, let's say, for instance, let's say we want to trade this OMAX. Normally, I wouldn't trade it, but let's just see. Let's open this OMAX, for instance, this main coin, right? And I decide to trade this OMAX. Let's look at the chart, right? Look at this chart. This chart is not really bad, but I need to do my research to see exactly what I need. But let's just say I want to trade this chart. For instance, Elon Musk tweeted this OMAX, and because of that, we are going to expect so much trading volume in this particular main coin, right? Then I've decided to actually buy it. The narrative, which is the story behind it, is the fundamental analysis, right? Then the technical analysis is now what we need to do to know exactly where to buy this particular main coin, to see where this thing would actually drop. Then we'll see the line or where that it will be supported before we get in, because we've known and we have conviction that there is volume. Remember, volume is the number one thing. As long as there's volume in a particular meme coin, which is number of traders that are trading that particular meme coin, that's where the money is. Guys, you need to take this thing seriously. All right, we'll come into finding coins that, as long as a celebrity tweeted it, Elon Musk, Trump, or any other popular event going on in the world at that time, and it's being tweeted or talked about, you find it coins that are being developed with the picture and the name and the narrative of that particular event going on at that time, and you get in and get out. Our only mission here is to make sure we get in and get out with profit. You must not make profit every single time. Please have that in mind. As I said, meme coin trading is very, very risky. It's one of the industry that will take your money like this, the speed of lightning. But at the same time, it's one of the industry that will make you rich in a very, very short time. That's why you need to watch this video over and over again. All right. If you have not seen my first video where I talked about the introduction of Bitcoin, go and watch it. You need to understand how this thing works before you deposit your $1 in this thing. You understand? So the point now is that the first thing to do is what? Find the coin with a very good narrative, which is tweeted by a particular celebrity, Trump, Elon Musk, whoever is popular or popping at that time. Number two, we know that we have volume from that particular coin. The second thing now is to come to the chart and look for opportunity areas. All right, look for areas where you can enter this particular coin because you know there's volume. All right, and when this coin is on a lower market cap, like if the market cap is still very low, you have more opportunity. Like for instance, let's say this coin is currently at 8.331K market cap, and Elon Musk was the one that tweeted this particular coin. This coin has a very good potential of going to even as much as 1 million market cap. And that's so much money if you should decide to enter this trade at this place. I don't even understand. Let's say, for instance, let me show you something, right? I'll use this my price range, these two here. You can get it from this particular section, right? So let's say I bought this thing here, right? Somehow the developer told me about this coin and I decided to buy here, right? Watch. And I bought here, check. So right now at this top here, I've already made over what? 155% of my money that I invested in this coin. Tell me which under any other industry will give you this in less than what? 27 minutes. That's when this coin was launched. You have 100 and what? In 155% in less than. This is incredible, guys. You need to take this very seriously. All right. Make sure you learn this thing. Watch my videos over and over again until it clicks. And as soon as it clicks, this is the best skill you will learn in 2025.